Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Let's Play Tales of Xillia number 2. Last time we stopped halfway through Gaius' story. We went ahead, went to the other dimension, fought the Chimeriad, and now we are having to go back to Spirius for some reason. By Spirius, I mean Triglav, because I'm good at words. Spirius Corporation, I know what I'm talking about, I just tied it well. So... just kidding. Not Spirius Corporation, I'm going to my apartment. I was like, shouldn't something have triggered? I thought it was right here in the clearing, but it's the wrong clearing. I'm going to the wrong location, the wrong locale. Alright, so we'll go ahead and turn this way and say, hi, apartment! Who is waiting over here? I don't actually know. Oh yeah, that's the one of the guys from Gaius' Hoodlum Patrol. Kitty, you have to move.
What do you want?
Kyle was concerned about you, and even threw a punch at me.
He what?
Kyle did manly things?
Whatever, me and him are through.
How come?
If that's the case, let me tell you a story.
If you want to leave your friend, I will invoke story time.
It was a time when I had people I could call friends. They sacrificed their own lives so that I might achieve my goal. Now, they are gone.
Never heard of friends like that. That sounds like something else.
Perhaps so. They were subordinates first and friends second. I'm sure each had his or her own hopes and dreams. But circumstances got in the way of those dreams. We had obligations.
Well, it's easy for you to say that when you're the one that survived.
Which is why I now stand before you. Alone.
Gaius, we're right here.
You don't seem too broken up about it.
There was a time when I lost my composure. And because of that, when Kyle struck me, I did not know how to respond.
Ha! So you do regret what happened to them?
No. It just made me think about how things would have been different had we merely been friends.
Where are you going with this? What's your point? What the hell are you trying to say?
Yeah, Gaius is bad at story time. He should have sent Rowan to tell the story.
That I envy you, I suppose. For having friends who would stand by you, even when they hold different beliefs.
Tanner! Erston, listen, about what happened.
My story is done here.
It is time for you to tell your own story.
I'll be on my way. What about you?
I'm not gonna say nothing with you watching.
But I need to know!
Fair enough.
Okay, I figured there wouldn't be very much left to that story, but we still had to finish it, because it... I was going to say, and now should become the call because it wouldn't come through last time.
Well done, Mr. Kresnik. I have a message for you from President Bakor.
Thanks for helping Gaius. Wait, no.
I want to meet the real Maxwell. Bring her to Spirius. End quote. Please follow through at your earliest convenience.
Well, we are literally in Triglav right now, so my earliest convenience is going to be pretty damn fast.
All anyone cares about is the stupid Maxwell Mila.
Elle, you have to stop holding it against Mila for being Mila. It's not her fault there was another Mila that you met first.
I'm sorry.
No, correct her. Like, again, I do not blame Elle for the way she's feeling. She's a kid. She needs someone to walk her through this, to understand the way reality works. You can't just ignore a problem in her logic. Maybe I'm just, like, overly attached to logical thinking, but it really bothers me when you've got someone who is, you know, displaying a fallacy and nobody's correcting it.
I hate that stupid Spirius company, but I guess we have to go.
Okay, so real quick, let's go ahead and go into equipment. What is, because I saw that Gaius got something else, which makes sense. Alright, that looks... I do like his current one better. Why did I leave? I just thought I liked his current one, and then I didn't change it. Sit, cat. Cat, stop!
Oh, yes, I'm fine.
Wait, what?
Oh, yes, I'm fine.
Interesting, I can almost pay that off again. Not quite, though, but... Obviously, I don't have to right now. My next bit will be 200,000, and I've already got 150,000, so that's the next chapter's going to go pretty quick. So says I. Well, hi. What is this? They've got like an... How were they going to just stand out here for days if I was faffing around and doing other objectives? Dude, you literally called me 30 seconds ago.
As I recall, I only asked for Luger and Maxwell.
We don't trust you spurious people.
Oh, why don't you tell me how you really feel, Dr. Mathis? I didn't expect that much spine from one who claims to support both Spyrix and spirits.
The accord twixt the two nations has been ratified.
We don't need
Adversity can be a
spirits
strong
anymore.
Foundation for peace.
How selfless of you to come all this way to give me your report. Both as a CEO and a citizen, I'm overjoyed.
I take it that you're Beasley Bakor. Looking at you, you do appear to be a formidable man.
And you, I would presume, must be the true Maxwell.
My Mila was true too, you know.
You are correct.
Every inch as proud as I'd expect from the Lord of Spirits.
The dimensional abyss has stabilized.
Then I shall transfer you the coordinates of the fractured dimension containing the final waymarker.
Oh, are we actually going into the end? I didn't think we were quite at the end of the game yet.
Have you uncovered the identity of the last waymarker yet?
No. That said, you should find it easily enough. Focus your search.
Well, yeah,
on
we
convergence
know how to do
patterns
it.
As in any other case. If Dr. Mathis and his friends are willing to cooperate, you are sure to succeed.
I'll cooperate with Luger, but I do it on my own terms, to fulfill my duty.
Indeed. We cooperate because we want to, not because we are ordered to.
Exercising your own free will, huh? That is humanity's strength. You have some steadfast
Cats.
friends, Luger.
I love
Final
the
waymarker has been
subtext and the
operators.
lack of trust in this
Grand
scene.
endeavor. I wish you Godspeed.
You put a lot of trust in Luger.
With good reason. The key of Kresnik is mankind's last hope. Only he can overcome Origin's trial.
Yeah, except we know it's not actually
No pressure,
him.
right?
L and I. Tell me, where have you gone?
Luger, you know you can't pull a fast one on our bank.
What are you talking about? So, interesting, the next payment went down from 200,000.
Thanks. Call me again, okay?
Wow, Iris is getting very clingy and weird towards the end of this.
I didn't expect the company president to see us off personally.
A difficult man to predict.
A flawless execution on that linked art.
Well, thank you.
Let's keep watching for those sorts of opportunities.
What linked art are you talking about, though?
Do you have a minute?
For you, I've got 5.
I'm sorry to bother you, but I wanted you to have this. I know you're no stranger to suffering, shouldering even burdens that aren't yours to bear. Consider this a token of my support.
Well, thank you, Mila. Mila's a nice person.
I have great respect for you and your efforts, but please, be careful not to push yourself too hard.
Alright, so let's go pick up our item and then head off to the final waymarker. I hope I have all the items I need. Okay, good. I was like, please tell me I restocked before I just gave all my money to Iris. Skeleton mosquito? Mosquito easy! Oh wow, I should have been here a lot more often. Restore plus skill. Friendship potion? Wow, is that like a freaking aphrodisiac? Why are you sending me that, Iris? What exactly are you implying? Oh, interesting. So this one is set, like you have to use this party.
Charlton, huh? It's been ages.
Interesting, I didn't know she had a, knack for spitting.
It takes me back to when we all first met.
Conductor Ilbert?
Yes, I am Rowan Ilbert. I was once the steward for House Cheryl.
Except you might still be the steward in this world, be careful.
Pleasure to see you again.
How dare you!
How dare I what?
You take me for an idiot? I don't know who put together that costume of yours, pal, but it's not fooling me.
Costume?
So something obviously happened to the Rowan of this world.
Don't play dumb. Conductor Ilbert died 8 years ago. He was murdered. Have you no shame? Where have you been? It was a big deal in Riza Maxia. King Gaius threw him a state funeral and everything.
Interesting.
Huh?
Who murdered him?
No one knows. They found the body floating in Lake Xillia in Olympias.
Well, that's obviously the first divergence that Rowan's dead here.
Xillia.
Now, I've had enough of your sick little joke. Buzz off.
Intriguing. A fractured dimension in which I've been murdered.
But if everyone here already knows about Olympias, and Rowan died 8 years ago...
This fractured dimension must be several years ahead of the prime dimension.
Yes. Or the barrier never got put up here. And there's Rolo. Look at Rolo. He's all cute in a ball and fluff.
Anyway, let's investigate the murder scene.
Yeah, Lake Episla. I can't fast travel. Okay, I'm like, I have to go to Lake
They said the murder
Episla.
scene was at Lake Xillia in Olympius, correct?
Right, so why can't I just fast
That
travel
is
out of
what
here?
they said. But visiting the site of my own murder, I can't say I'm looking forward to
Well, I doubt anyone's still hanging out there after 8 years.
The time capsule we buried is here in this world too.
An interesting question. Shall we visit the manor to see for ourselves?
That's why I'm going to the manor. I wonder why it wouldn't let me leave, because I was like, it makes no sense to go to the manor at this point.
So, you used to be Drissel's steward, Rowan?
Steward.
What kind of stews did you make?
Stewer. Is that even a word?
I wasn't her steward. I was her steward.
Oh, I know that word. It's like a handmaid, right?
Yeah, except significantly more competent than your handmaid.
Steward...
Steward is another word for butler. I served Lady Drissel, the Lord of Charlton.
And her brother. Yeah, have fun with it.
Huh? Rowan wears dresses?
Now, Elle. The human heart is extremely complex. You need to keep an open mind.
Wait, what?
It's quite a relief to hear you say that. At first, Lady Drissel had to force me to wear the dress, but when I saw my reflection, I was stunned by my beauty.
Okay, I love Rowan.
On that day, I was truly born anew.
Huh?
Ah, come now, Luger. Don't think too hard on such playful banter.
That was amazing. I'm so glad I picked that option. That literally made the world to me. The world has been created in my own image, and the image is awesome. So I am concerned with what will happen if we run into the Lady Sherrilton, because like based on the way the Rowan's just a random merchant reacted. But the plot says go here. So even though this may break a heart, I mean we are unmaking the entire world, right? So
This is where the time capsules are, right?
Correct. Burying them here was Lady Drisell's idea.
Should we dig them up?
yep.
No, I want to keep mine buried for a while. I promised Elise and Drissel.
Very well. Then we shall dig up only mine and Luger's.
We're not even gonna like again. We're just like the Dread Needle and Spurious Fangs.
These are exactly the same time capsules that we buried.
Interesting.
This dimension's history was identical to the Prime's until some point in the past.
Well, yeah, that's the whole point of a fractured dimension. Something changed.
Perhaps my death was the point at which the two split.
The death of a nation's prime minister would certainly leave a mark on history.
Rowan, don't you want to meet this dimension's Drissel?
I was gonna say, I think it's not Drissel, but there's someone standing up at the entrance of the manor.
I'd better not. Nothing good would come of it.
That's what I was thinking. Like, this is a very weird place to come to anyway. But no, they're not going to have that happen. Interesting. I wonder why. Still won't let me leave. Interesting. Where does it want me to go now? It's not showing me anywhere to go, but will it let me leave the city? So Rowan does not want to meet. But there's nowhere flagged for me to go to. He just said not to go meet Drizelle. So I assume that means I should not be meeting with Drizelle. So something's going to happen to somewhere in the city because it won't let me leave. It may also be that I just have to try the different exits until I get towards Lake Epistlia. So I don't actually remember where that is. Okay, not that way either. Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum, bum, 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 bum. I'm assuming the equipment we buried did not mysteriously become significantly stronger. That's why you check. For some reason, Spurious Fangs have increased, and does that also mean that Rowan... There's no reason to suspect that I'll mysteriously have better weapons for them. But shut my mouth. Okay, not for him. I just noticed I have Meow Blasters in the inventory. That's kind of hilarious. Okay, Will, let me go this way. Let's go ahead and save real quick, because why not? Alright, and we are in the process of saving. There we go. So where is Lake? It should be up towards that direction, if I remember correctly, which I probably don't. Because I definitely don't know what I'm doing. Hey! I'm avoiding conflict. It's hard to avoid conflict when you get in the way.
We're in this together. An ineffective strategy. They're quite forward.
So we have now learned that doing that with Rowan is not super helpful. That's just water link. I'll obviously have to go through and figure out actual combos for everyone. Or I could just like stick with Jude and swords, because Jude combos with swords very well. That's the problem, and it's not really a problem, but it's like, as the game keeps making you change your party, you keep having to like figure out new things to do with them. Which is both good and slightly annoying. You're like, argh. We head to Marksburg. You boat from Strapstrath Sea Haven. What the hell? How do I know how to get there? Well, guys, when I get to Marksburg, I will be back. I don't think you guys need to watch me wander around the like scenario and get into a lot of fights that don't matter. Oh, dang, I thought that'd actually be something. As soon as I got here, Jude was like, murdered. Just what happened? I'm like, well, I don't know, Jude. That's what we're here to find out. I'm also not 100% sure what to do, because it's like, I guess... Because unfortunately, my objective is still... Okay, head to Trillin via train. Alright, there we go. It updated. So, like, it was still just saying, head to Marksburg. And I'm like, well, I'm here. That's a glowing cat. Is that a Pokemon?
What a cute little glowy dog thing.
It very clearly said meow. Pet the kitty!
It's a Spyrite.
It's a kitty!
Whew, found you. Don't go running off like that.
Sorry.
Excuse me, but is that a Spyrite?
Huh? Yeah, what else would it be?
I don't know. Not a Spyrite?
Does it ever, you know, lose control of itself?
Good heavens, no.
Except when it runs off, it's an escaping Spyrite. It's a convict!
I mean, he gets into trouble once in a while, but he's a good little Spyrite.
Where might we learn more about Spyrite technology?
Well, you could try the Spurious Corporation, I guess, but I doubt they'll tell you anything worthwhile. It's not really in their interest to spill any secrets. They have a total monopoly on the Spyrite market.
Spyrite technology is everywhere in this world.
Perhaps the Jude of this dimension could tell us the secret to making Spyrite technology viable.
But we can't let the two Judes meet. I'm not at all sure that our Jude would not disappear since he's the interloper here. But no one's going to consider that.
Have you ever heard the name Jude Mathis?
Sure, in school. He's the guy who brought Spyrite technology.
How about that,
Whoops.
Jude?
Shame how he died, though.
Interesting. So I wonder if everyone got taken out in this world.
It's been a few years, but I still remember all the news stories about that mass murder. All those bodies bobbing in Lake Xillia. Ugh.
So yeah, someone took out our entire party, it sounds like.
Wait, I'm dead too?
Clearly, we need to get to this Lake Xillia. It's turning out to be quite the crime scene.
It's dying like what happened to Mila?
No, Mila's still alive. She's just in another dimension. Maybe. I actually don't know that. So that's interesting that you do wonder what's going to happen. I almost want to just barge into like Spurious Corporation because I have a sneaky suspicion that in this world they may have wiped out the party, thinking them a threat. Can you just imagine they're looking at something, they look up and like the party, the entire party that they walked out is here for blood? That'd be awesome.
Hey, Jude. What was that weird animal thing?
That was a kitty.
Jude. Hello? What's his deal?
Yep.
What? Why are you suddenly doing backflips?
Because you were spacing out.
Okay. I'm making Luger a lot more interesting than he was before.
Sorry about that. I was just thinking about those Spyrites.
That's what you wanted to make all along, right? So, good job?
That's true, but I can't help but wonder if their development might be connected to, you know.
Can't you just be happy like a normal person?
Jude is not a normal person. He's mopey and depressed all the time.
Seeing you moping around like this, it reminds me of Mila.
You're absolutely right, Al. After all, now I know success is possible. I should be happy about that.
Exactly. Kind of like...
Mila. Wait, what?
On second thought, I'll think of a different example.
Now, what was really impressive, he's doing backflips here. There's another spy, right? They really are everywhere. Jude was right. Jude knows what he's talking about. He's a smart man. So, I wonder if there's travel restrictions here. That'd be funny. Sure, I'll talk to you. You're rude not to. I went to the wrong place. Drilling station. Nope, obviously no travel restrictions to come along and mess up my life. Alright, welcome to Drellin. I was going to say, that should be where we are now. Now we're going to find out that...
Nature seems to be bouncing back.
Jude.
What? Yeah, say that.
Yeah.
Oh, this is an awkward as anything scene.
Please try and understand.
Wait, you found something strange in Lake Xillia?
8 years later?
While I was fishing, I reeled it in by accident.
Wait a minute. I know that thing.
Pay attention, guys.
This is the stuffed animal the governor of Sherrilton asked us to look for.
Right. Apparently it was that poor little girl's most prized possession.
Aww.
Why did it show up now? She's been dead for years.
They never did find the killer, you know. Damn thing's probably cursed.
Oh, that's eerie as anything.
Which means the murdered girl was none other
Yeah, they took out the whole party.
Elise.
What in the world happened at that lake?
Murder.
Lake Xillia. The culprit must be long gone, but perhaps we can obtain some more information about the deed.
Lake.
Yeah, isn't the lake not existent in our world? Like it dried up? But they mentioned there used to be a brilliant lake
So
there.
it is possible. We can make a world free of Spyrex.
I suppose you could say this is an ideal future. In that one sense, at least. Drellin's so full of restaurants. The entire city smelled fantastic.
That's a bit of a... Like, they were coming up to this, like, massive, big reveal and, like, final thing, and then they're like, let's talk about restaurants.
Just thinking about it makes my stomach growl.
Really? At a time like this? Clearly all that time in the Abyss did nothing to steady your metabolism.
Oh, food is the fundamental building block of life, Jude. And you can't fight on an empty stomach.
He can try.
Everyone's talking about food, and now I'm hungry.
As am I. When do you imagine we'll be eating?
Never. Oh, Rolo is definitely interested in that topic.
Your cooking has them all eating out of your hand, Luger.
Indeed. Although I understand that El's father is quite the cook in his own right.
He sure is. He's the best cook I've ever met in my life.
Defeating Luger in the kitchen is no easy feat. I hope I get the opportunity to try his cooking one day.
Well, if you're that eager, when I see him again, I'll ask him for you.
Elle, he's dead.
Maybe he'll take pity on everyone and cook for all of you.
I certainly hope he does.
That would be most generous of him.
Slaves to your appetites. The whole lot of you.
Okay. So yeah, we have to go that way. Because yeah, I am cruising on through. I'm probably cruising in because people have said that the boss of the final waymarker is impossibly tough. So skipping these fights may be a terrible idea, but it's what I'm doing. And whatever, if we get to him this episode, the next episode, actually even if not, the next episode may take a very long time to get to. Only because if he's really that hard, it'll probably take me a couple of days or hours of effort to actually beat him or her. I don't know who the boss is, so. Wild grass seeds. Part of me wants to just fade out again, but we're also so close to the end of the episode. I feel like I probably should stop. I saw this. There's treasures in these darn hills. I got a lavender. Luger is so much more brave than I would be. Like, if I see a hole in the ground, I'm not going to be like, let's climb in there. Who knows what kind of beast has made this hole its home? We'll get our face chewed off. And then Luger's just like, yeah, let's go. I didn't like this face anyway. Okay, I can't get that. But we gave it our old college try, right? Jeebus, this is longer than I thought it was. I missed picking that up. I thought I couldn't get around that one. I had a feeling.
Ready?
Well, I'll try slashing it, alright.
Now's our chance. No! Luminary revolver!
Well, that was pretty as anything.
Now!
Luminary revolver indeed. Oh man, he wouldn't pick it up. Luger's lazy. Oh, that's right. I should probably send the cats out. Be a good thing to do, says I. Okay, so we are at the end of the episode. Let me just go ahead and see if there's a scene right when I get to this next one. We'll watch that and then end. Sound like a plan to you guys? Sounds like a plan to me. Does everybody see the lake is still there? Yeah, I think this is where Elle is from.
Everything is so lush.
So this is where they found the bodies of all the victims.
Does anyone live over there?
It's quite the mystery house, I should say.
It's not a mystery, because that's where I live.
I wonder.
My house. I live there with my daddy. Daddy!
Elle!
So interesting. So does that actually mean that this is Elle's original dimension, and
Is that really Elle's house?
She got
How
sent
could it
to
be?
ours?
This is a fractured dimension, after all.
I wonder if that's why Julius wanted to kill her when he first met her, because she is the actual key to merging dimensions. He's trying to stop that. Regardless, though, we will find out next time. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I will see you all when we play more of Tales of Xillia number 2. Look forward to it, please.